afternoon, man. Motherfucking live in the Boneyard. We got
Yeah.
our very good friends all the way from Texas, man. We'll start with you, Alex. Introduce yourselves, and we'll come around the circle.
Fuck, man, that was terrible, man. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing, man. I'm still tripping. I'm like, I thought we were live the whole time, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, and then when he told me, we're about to go live right now, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Hurt me out a little bit. God, I'm fucking high. All right, my name is Alex. I'm a lead vocalist for Cauterized.
He's adorable.
Last time I was on here, I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah, man, I was pretty hammered too. That was a great interview, though.
That's how it gets real. You get the real people.
I remember last. Oh man. Well, anyway, my name is Alex. I'm the vocalist from Cauterized. Anybody?
Yeah, the
I'm Ricky. I play bass.
Growl. Yeah.
What, Henry? Can't hear you. No.
Yeah, bounced a bit off him. I got you're the bass guitar.
Yes, sir.
There we go. We can hear him now.
That's me. Holding down the low end. Henry is our new guitar player. He is from another band in San Antonio called Desolate AD, and he moved on, and we found out he was available and
jumped all over it.
Oh yeah, awesome. Quickly.
we found Henry in the back pages over here in San Antonio. Older man looking for other older man. So we hit him up.
Don't lie. No, Alex found him on bearparty.com.
No, it's fucking Grindr. I found him on
looking
Grindr.
for bears.
Man, I'm still tripping out.
That's too funny.
Well, you know what? That's a fantastic thing.
You signed
fucking
boobs,
Rob.
I love you. Sign my boobs.
Rob.
I love that
Do it,
guy,
Alex.
man. He's awesome.
Don't be scared.
That's Rob from Enigma, right?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Last time I was on an interview with them, and I was just talking, and all of a sudden a balance popped up from my bank account, and I forgot I was lost in the conversation, and I was like, oh shit, and they looked at me, and I forgot that I was on live. I was like, I fucking got my stimulus check. All right, guys, I gotta go, man.
Shut her down. Party time.
Oh man, but what's going on, Rob?
He's
But
rich.
not Henry. He was in a band called Desolate AD, like Ricky said, and he parted ways with them and looked for something else new. And me and Henry were really good friends. Me and Henry were really good friends. I mean, like when I caught COVID, me and my family, he was texting me on the daily, checking up on me, and then when I found out he had parted ways with Desolate, Carter's wasn't doing anything at the time. We were taking our time doing stuff, and we were just pretty much chilling, enjoying life, work, family, just taking a break from music, just from the scene itself. And then I hit up Henry, hey man, you want to be a part of Cauterized? Yeah, bro. I was like, all right, let's go. And then he brought his buddy Don. Don was a part of Desolate AD as well. And he jumped in with us too. We still got Mario, the drummer. Well, now we want to move him up to guitar. But yeah, man, like
that kid is fucking talented, man.
He plays everything, eh?
We found out he played guitar by chance.
What? How do you play with him for so long and then not even know?
Well, he was our drummer, so guitar never really came up, and then we lost our guitar player, and we were looking for guitar players, and he was helping me show them the songs. And he on some of the guys, he was picking up the guitar lines faster than the damn guitar players that were trying to audition. I was like, holy fuck, this kid is really good at guitar. Like, how the fuck did that happen?
You got to
dude,
get some
I
Dick
played.
Van Dyke stuff happening. Have the drums on his back. He could be playing guitar all at the same time.
One with cymbals between his knees.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so that was it. It was awesome, and he was basically just like, "Yeah, man, I started on guitar. I became a drummer just because the band I was in needed a drummer."
Wow.
So, yeah, it's like, hey, and then we started thinking about, hey, we need another guitar player, but do we really want to teach another guitar player all these songs? And like, well, I could just switch, and I'll show the new drummer all the drum parts because I mean he's the drummer, so he knows them.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Shit,
Right?
that seems like the easiest way to go about this, guys. Like, if Mario's down for that, why are we not already doing that?
That's awesome to see the evolution of the band take full stride now, and to see your new lineup. Fuck, that's awesome, man. I can't wait.
Oh yeah,
But
Victoria, Texas.
That come back after that. We'll probably just take some time because we don't know what the hell is going to happen down there. Like, we don't know if the shutdown thing's going to. If the rumors are true that Texas might shut down, we don't know. But we do have another show in December here in San Antonio with a band called Brotherhood under JC Productions, and that's pretty much the only show that we kept. Every other show, because situations that had happened, TJ, I'm not gonna say it on here, but
No, I know, yeah.
but yeah, like, we had to cancel a lot of shows. We were booked all the way till October 30th or 31st, because one of those days, I think the 31st, we were out of state and played with another band that's signed by what's the other, Ricky?
Is I don't know if it's artery or artillery. I'm gonna butcher that, and Gabe's gonna be mad. But
it's artillery.
I think it's artillery music group.
Yeah, artillery.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh no! Hey,
I was like, I'm gonna say it wrong, and he's gonna hit us up and be like, "What the hell, guys? Really?"
Oh yeah, I get it all the
time. But they wanted Artillery Records, and they wanted us to play their what's the album release? I think it was their album.
It was either
release.
them or there's another band from up there called Archery, and it was one of their album release shows. But they had hit us up and asked us if we wanted to do it, and we're like, hell yeah! Like, that's our thing. We're trying to get the hell out of San Antonio. We love playing here. You can see from our Hypocrite video, we have a lot of love for our city. You know what I mean?
I
like
love
that.
I love that song. Yeah. How did you come up with it? I mean, it's a really good song, and I sincerely mean it. How did you come up with it?
Well, Hypocrite, our ex-guitarist at the time, he had there's one day he hit me up, hey man, I wrote a new song. And at that time, for Cauterized, we like to call ourselves the underdogs in the music scene. Like we grind, we pretty much grind every day, pushing ourselves, pushing the name out there, just doing everything. And we actually feel like we're the underdogs. We're trying to work our way up. So he threw a song at me, and he had a little fallout from past members, and pretty much Hypocrite basically about just people. It's pretty much people telling you don't do this, you shouldn't do this at all, but they do the same damn thing. People think that they know it all. People think that they can one up you. People. It's just one of those just calling out people you know what, you're no better than me. Fuck you, man. So.
yeah, watch this, right?
Just all our music has meaning behind it. Rest.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
That song "Rest" was wrote it watching UFC, and "War" is just basically war and rest was pretty much the old songs that we kept from past Cauterized, and oh my bad, freaking Ricky's message popped up. God damn, Ricky,
I know, I see that too. It kind of threw me off.
My bad.
It's all good.
But war is for the vets, man. War and all that stuff. I've had so many people that were ex-military, big motherfuckers too. I'm a freaking 5'10", chubby Mexican. These guys are 6 foot tall. I remember one show I had opened up for Hatebreed, and
Fantastic band.
this whole ex-military guy comes up to me, starts shaking the shit out of me, my cheeks and are all wiggling around. He's all, "Whoa, yeah!" I was like, "Yeah, man, calm down." I was like, but like all our music has meaning behind it, all has a story behind it, and Hypocrite's actually one of my favorites, only because in the music video, especially when I'm on stage or at practice, if I scream it, okay, goddamn, who's making that noise?
No, I don't hear it. Oh, yeah?
Is it me?
Yeah.
It's not me.
I thought you were hitting. I thought you were hitting the bong or something like.
No, dude, can you see my video, or is it
No.
just my?
No.
Hell, my bad, guys. My phone is a piece of garbage. As long as you can hear me, right? I mean,
Yep, we can hear you. You're
I'm
all
pretty,
good, buddy.
I'm pretty ugly. You're not missing nothing. Not seeing me. You know.
Aw.
I'm here in HD, bud. It's not looking too pretty.
But like I said, Hypocrite's my favorite only because practice and shows, I get in the zone, and if you pay attention to like my face expressions, especially with Hypocrite, you'll see me do like a little smirk, like a little smile. Like I'll smile only because like I'm picturing the music video in my head, and there's that little scene where I'm holding my son in my arms and I'm tickling his neck. That's my little boy, and that part that part comes from the song. I picture that in my head, and of course it makes me smile all the time.
All of our families are in that video. That was one of our things too. It's like family's a big thing to us. Like,
no, it's so awesome to see because I've heard my whole life, oh, your fucking music, kill your family, kill your mother music's all I heard. But yet the community that comes along with our type of music is greater than family for some parts, you know, like, and to see you guys involve your whole family and everything into what you guys do, it just validates what I feel when I hear your music, when I meet you guys, when I see you guys live, you know what I mean? We're family in that aspect, right? We all come together through music.
Oh yeah.
We're a very close-knit group, that's for sure. And it had been a while since we've had like harmony within the band, and it's just nice now not to have to like. There's no sidebar conversations going on anymore. You know what I mean? People hitting other people up and complaining about members, and
it's straight
just
up music now.
Yeah. And that,
or come over and barbecue with me, you know, like fucking, let's have some beers.
Which every fucking time they never come by. Every time I invite these guys, every time Ricky's excuse is, "Oh, it's too late." But you know, Ricky invites me too, and I just never want to go. It's a far drive. No, I was just kidding.
I don't live in San Antonio. I live on the outskirts, like just outside of San Antonio, maybe like a 20-minute drive outside of the city limits. But yeah, it's just, and I'm old, man. I shut it down about 9 o'clock.
Hey, I hear you. I'm not so much down at 9, but I know driving, when I drove through San Antonio there before the pandemic happened, I was quit smoking and everything, bud. Driving, just cruising, coming to San Antonio. You guys drive like crazy motherfuckers on your 8-lane highway.
Oh, yeah.
I had to pull off, grab a pack of smokes. I grabbed a 6-pack, got drunk in the parking lot and passed out and waited for all the traffic to go away. Man, got back on the road, man. Fucking.
I fucking hate San Antonio drivers, man. Like,
dude, same.
Every time you'll see me like this, you stupid motherfucker, use your blinker. What the fuck? Like, and then it happens all the time to where I get pissed and I drive by and it's an old man. I'm like, yep, I fucking figured.
Hey, Kevin Moore, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Oh, that guy's awesome, man. He's our #1 fan, and I know he follows you guys a lot now, right? And,
oh yeah. We were supposed to tour this year up to Canada and back, but COVID fucked that hard.
Yeah.
No lube.
Oh, not even lube, eh? Just dried up.
Yeah.
Hey, Roxo, what are you gonna say? Because we keep cutting you off, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know,
My
it's fine.
bad.
I completely forgot. I mean, like, yeah, I'm in the Philippines right now, but as a child, I spent a lot of time in the States, and I
Did
do
her
remember
audio cut out?
Texas.
No, I
What?
hear it just fine.
Is it just me? Again?
Yeah, maybe.
It's just you.
Damn it.
Maybe.
Hey, Roxy,
Damn it.
fucking
All
Ricky,
right,
stop
go
cutting me
ahead,
off.
Roxy.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, like, I
I see
remember
your
how I
mouth
was
moving,
in
but I
Texas.
don't hear you.
I don't know. Can you hear me, Bones?
Yes, I hear you just fine. I know
I hear
everyone
Oh,
you.
else
so,
can.
yeah, okay, there you go.
Let
Yeah.
me. I might back out and come back in again. See if I can get this back because my video's not even working either.
All right, cool, man.
I'm
I'll look
sorry,
for you
y'all.
backstage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. In the meanwhile, we'd like to say hi to a few people. Samantha's here. Samantha. She's from New York. She's completely awesome. She takes care of one of my very, very good friends who is a complete handful, but she manages to do it anyway. Michael Draven. So hi, Draven. He goes. Yeah, he's also a musician. He goes live every Saturday. And we've also got Kevin, and Kevin has shown me some of his artwork, and he tells me that he also bakes, and I'm like, wow, I can't for the life of me do that, but it's
No.
all of them, yeah.
Oh, Kevin's awesome, man. That guy fucking watches every show. He reaches out to all the bands. Fucking
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But
We
not,
need more Kevins in the world.
but not TJ,
Oh
man.
yeah,
We're bringing this back on.
Oh, of course, man. When I was like thinking, I was like, I haven't had you guys on in a while. We talk a fair bit behind the scenes and stuff, and I'm like, why don't you let's get you back on, man. You guys are always one of my favorites to have on. So
But like honestly, when you asked me, I was kind of hesitant to accept it. I was like, because I'm not doing music. I'm taking a break from the music scene. I'm taking a break from music in general. Like when we went
Mhm.
on
what?
when
No.
when we went on a hiatus, Ricky would tell you, I was like, dude, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like, I think I'm done. Like, because there was just so much stuff going on behind the scenes that nobody knew about. Only us members
Mhm.
did. So it just took a lot of stress on me, and it was just really frustrating at times. And there's times where even during, like, we were doing shows and all that, like, I just wanted to, I'm done, step back and just focus on myself and then rebuild myself. So this week that we went on, that's what I was doing. I was just questioning myself: do I want to come back? Do I like everybody was hitting me up and I lost a lot of good friends because I wasn't accepting them. I wasn't accepting interviews or I
Mhm.
wouldn't reply back because I just really wanted to take the time to focus on myself and just build myself. You guys are doing that as well. We're just enjoying our time, working, family, all that stuff. So when you asked me, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. Like, and then here we are now.
I
Hey,
appreciate that, man.
and
That that means a lot.
you get the exclusive because we haven't announced our new members yet. So you got the exclusive of who the new guys are.
Oh wow, man! Fuck, I am honored.
Awesome.
You
That's
guys are
incredible.
fantastic. But as I said, like for the most part, you and I we shoot the shit just behind the scenes. We're not even talking about music or this or that. You know what I mean? So it's an honor
Yeah,
to have you back on. I thank you for accepting my invitation again. I know you guys have been through some shit and you're starting to get things figured out. So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
um,
One of the big things for us, like you'll notice with our band, like we don't take like public stands very often. You know what I mean? We try to keep business behind the scenes, and a lot
mhm.
of a lot of people were expecting us to make a statement about what happened, and we don't. That's not what we do.
There's
Cauterized.
no need for it.
It's yeah. We're about the music. We're about handling business, and it just and even like individual members, you won't really see us getting into back and forth arguments and stuff with people online. Like we try to keep our online presence as positive as possible.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's how it should be, really. I mean, like, fuck drama. That's just so draining.
Yeah, I got enough drama in my normal life. I don't need it with my hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4-year-old
Yeah.
boy back talking you know. That's gotta be stressful.
Like man, like it was like I said when we went on a break. Like Twin Productions here in San Antonio. The Jen Holt hit me up. Hey, are y'all playing shows? I'm like, fuck my life. I was like, in my head, I was thinking, fuck. She's gonna offer us something, and so I was like, no, we're not accepting any shows at the moment. I'm sorry. I was like, why? What's going on? Because there's a lot of nationals are coming through now here in San Antonio. Well, I found out what show she was going to offer us, and she was going to offer us to Attila.
Oh, dude,
And
that would have been awesome.
so I was like, when I found out, I was like, fucking A, we lost out on a huge opportunity. Like, I was like, God damn it. And then found out that she was needing a band for Born of Osiris, and I couldn't even take that because we weren't taking anything.
Oh, eh? That's harsh to sit back. Like a good buddy of mine, John Asher, is a huge promoter here in Canada, right across. He's like, it doesn't stop for nobody. Like, you can say take a week off, and then now you're irrelevant almost in that sense in this industry. It just chews you up, spits you fucking right out, you know. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even I've taken a step back from doing interviews every fucking day like I was, right? And just doing my weekend shows and stuff and concentrating on myself right now. And I'm getting some really good help with that, obviously. So it's helped out a lot. To fucking take that step back, you know, and reflect a little bit on what's going on, right?
Yeah, I deactivated all my social media in that time too. Like I just disappeared from online. I was like, screw this. It was super painful, man. Music is my passion, and not being able to perform when we literally had a full schedule every single month, almost till the end of the year, and at the drop of a hat, it was just all pulled away, and you know, so just like it was just painful to see it and seeing all the homies, you know, still playing, and as much, you know, not that I want them to do bad or anything because we weren't able to play. It's just like it hurt physically, like to see it, like it would make me sick to my stomach, like fuck, man. Especially like shows that we were on and seeing that, you know, they got a fucking badass band to replace us, you know, since we had to pull out, and it's like, damn, now I'm missing like this crazy ass fucking lineup that we could have been a fucking part of. And yeah, so I just didn't want to see it. I'm like, fuck this.
Turn it off. It's not good for you right now, right? Like,
yeah, but I wouldn't let Alex quit. Like he can attest to that too. I was a bugaboo. I was the fly in his ear. Like, nope, you're not quitting. No, I don't know, man. You know, I just don't want to take some time. Like, take as much time as you need, bro. But you're not fucking quitting. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'm glad to have the guys that I have now. Like I said, like I'm with Henry, our new guitarist, and I'm real cool with Don, the drummer. But just this new Cauterized, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back hard like we always do, and that's our goal to give everybody that feeling that we never left. You know.
Yeah.
So and hopefully we can get new music going. I'm tired of playing the same ass tracks we played for like 2 years already. Fuck.
Yeah.
Give or take,
But,
right?
Yeah.
Well, every time we start working with a guitar player, something happens, and we end up. But Henry's here to stay now, so he ain't fucking going nowhere, whether he wants to or not.
Now, can we hear Henry? I've seen his internet was awesome. Yes. So, how does it feel to step into this lineup, man? Like, you got to give us some perspective on that, right?
It feels awesome, really, because I mean, like Alex said, you know, we've been cool for a long while. Always seen his band, even if we're not playing the same shows as him. It's just awesome, man.
A little surreal, eh? Take a little step back. And...
because when he asked me, he's like, "Hey, would you be down to play?" And Ricky asked me, I was like, "Hell yeah! Sure, you want me? Hell yeah!"
Yeah, why not, eh? Jump on board. So that's gonna be quite the ride, then, eh? So you're down in that area as well, then, eh? San Antonio, or?
Yeah, I live in San Antonio. Actually, blocks from Alex.
Oh shit! Right on.
Yeah, he legit. Because I forgot to tell everybody, let's get on. We can get on separately through our phones and through
Mhm.
computers. Well, I'm there sitting down high as fuck, vibing, watching some movie, and my niece bushes in the door. Somebody's here for you. I was like, what do you mean? I'm all scared and freaking out. I'm all like, fuck. Is it the cops? It has to be the
Police.
cops. Yeah, for real. because we all fucking know that if yeah, I thought it was the cops, man. I thought it was the cops. The first thing that hit my mind was the cops. I was like, fuck, man,
Of
here
course.
we go. And so it was Henry. He stood outside and he was like, oh, hey, man, I'm here for the interview. I was like, I'm all high as fuck. Fuck, Henry. Okay, cool, man. Let's go to the back real quick. So I got my headphones. I was like, yeah, man, you could have used your phone or something. So me and him were like sitting across each other trying to get on. And I tried to act normal. I tried to act so normal. But I was so high and I couldn't even act that way.
Are you?
That's the best part.
That's awesome. I don't know what to say now.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are just times when people empty you, so you just have to, like, sort of go away and be by yourself so that you could get a refill. Because, like, when shit happens, like, people empty you, you just gotta step out and fill yourself up again. And it's a good thing that you were able to get through that, yeah.
Perseverance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad
sure.
because like I feel like Rox wants to say stuff, but we always cut her off, or somebody cuts her off. She does that.
No,
She does that thing with you see her shaking her head,
Yeah, you
or you can see
fuckers.
that annoyed face.
I know,
Sons
that's
of
actually...
bitches.
No, that's a habit of mine, actually. I mean, like, I just like listening to bands because back then, 2004 all the way to 2010, I was a DJ, and I would also be interviewing bands a lot. And it's their time, to shine, it's their show. So that's why, like, I just want them to say as much as they can, you know.
This band has no shortage of things to say, that's for sure. There's no dull moment in our interviews. It's kind of nice.
Okay, so how long have you been together?
Officially, the band got together, I want to say, was it 2015, Alex?
Yeah. So 2015, that's when the band was first formed, and of course, members came and go. I'm pretty much that stayed around, and we stopped in 2017, I believe, and we reformed it again back in 2019 or 18, one of those.
Yeah,
It was 18 because that's when we chose. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's that? Sorry.
I want to say I came into the fold when 2019-ish.
Yeah.
Like late 2019, I came into the fold.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I checked out the meaning of cauterized. It means that to burn something in order to heal something. That's pretty clever, actually.
Yeah, if you ask me like the meaning of it, man, I know you gave it to us right now, but if you ask me why did y'all pick that name, I'm gonna tell you.
And he
Cut
froze.
out.
Of course.
Of course.
Right?
Why?
So
Why?
I'll give you the tidbit that I know just from hearing his answer in so many interviews already over the years.
Mm-hmm.
He joined with, our previous guitar player, and they had another lineup of dudes that already had the band and the band name. Oh. And when those guys decided to step away, they basically passed the torch to Alex and were like, you keep using the band name, and they liked it, and it kind of
went
stuck.
From there, right?
Yeah, I think he's resetting now.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye for him on backstage here.
Yeah, we honestly, like, Alex is the guy behind all of this. Like, he's the glue that holds us all together. Like, I was in a band before because Alex had been hitting me up to audition for Cauterized for a while, like probably for a little over a year. He's a persistent guy when he finds somebody that he wants. So, and at the time, you know, I have a family. I have a girl. I have kids, and I have a full-time job that keeps me more than busy. So I was in a band for 3 years that it was a weekend thing, you know. We didn't really care to play shows. We played, I think, one a year for the 3 years that we were together. And so it kind of was like, it was a weekend thing, you know. It's my hobby. I like to drink beer and play loud music and throw my hair around. That's why I keep it long.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So, yeah, it just... So that...
you know what happened?
The main guitar player, songwriter for that band was going through he had like a cancer scare.
Oh, yeah.
And those type of things will change your perspective on life. And, you know, and he ended up beating it, you know, and he's good now and in like incredible shape compared to what he was. So, you know, turned out more positive than negative, but that was basically the end of that band because once he got that, you know, the bad medical news, it was like, nah, I don't want to do music anymore. Like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know, so
I doubled down when I got better. I was like, music is what saved me. I'm all in now, right? Like,
oh man, I went through a cancer fight with my girl. She had cervical cancer, and that was like the scariest 2 years of my life. Like,
oh yeah, no doubt, man.
Seems like forever ago. But anyways, long story short, Alex, after all that happened, maybe like 2 weeks later, Alex hit me up and was like, "Hey, dude, like, I know I've asked you a bunch, but are you down to like play bass for our band?" And it's like, well, fuck it, I got nothing to do now, so why not?
Oh, I'm in, he says.
And I mean, never look back, dude. He can promote his ass off, dude, and this band has been put into some really, really awesome positions and gotten a lot of really badass offers just because this dude is relentless in promoting us. Like, he's just the type of guy that you want in your band for sure. Like, especially as the leader of the band, like you got to have somebody that's not scared to go out and get what you want for your band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't have the timid lead singer. Like, he's got to be, you know what I mean?
All the time as the band, as far as that goes. You can't just put it on stage and be done with it. You got to walk off that stage and strut into that office and say, "You're hiring us. You're going to put us on your stage," you know?
And we've gotten some pretty good freaking opportunities as a result of that. So it was an easy decision to make, and it was an even easier decision to make to stay, you know, in his corner on his side and having his back during all the drama that went down. Like, the one public stand that we took as a band was against domestic violence, and that was after we had an incident with our old drummer where he beat up his girlfriend, you know, and that's just not what we do. Like,
no, right?
We don't associate with people like that. He was immediately kicked out of the band and pretty much excommunicated in the scene. I haven't seen his name pop up in the scene since then. Yeah,
right. It doesn't take long. Like, you can spend years and then you do something fucking dumb like that, man, and it's over. Like,
and that's why it was almost comical when, you know, what came out about what happened with Alex, and it's like, Alex is the last dude that would ever put his hands on a female. Like,
no doubt.
Yeah, and it's a shame that it happens a lot, like all over the world, even here in the Philippines. I mean, like, because our culture, I mean, like, we were colonized by the Spaniards for more than 300 years. So most of the men here get this kind of machismo mentality that you are allowed to have a mistress, and it's like the norm or something like that. And then their wives are just at home taking care of the kids and stuff like that. And they come home drunk, penniless, and like end up hitting the wife. And that's just not the way to go, because it's very traumatizing for children.
Oh yeah, yeah, and me, I grew up around that environment. I mean, like,
same.
So I really don't fly with that shit at all. I mean, yes, like me and me and my wife, we will get in arguments, but it's little ass arguments like why I spend money on Dragon Balls. So it's
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
Yeah. You got
so
fucking
it's
the milkshake without getting me one.
Yep.
Simple stuff, right?
yeah, it's just simple stuff, man. And we have two beautiful kids together, and they're like my biggest blessing in life, you know. And but like it's just that's one thing I don't stand for is bullshit like that. Don't lay your hands on a female. Like don't be fucking overly aggressive with her. And I'm not gonna go into detail. I'm not even gonna bring it up. But
Yeah.
when all that shit went down, I had so many people hitting me up, wanting to know the story. Like I felt like everybody was waiting for me to make a statement on my Facebook. But Ricky hit me up. My wife talked to me. My homie Julian from JC Productions talked to me. Brandon Hauser, Matt Louderback, they're all hitting me up, and they basically told me like, you don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Like they want that gratification of you saying something to stir the pot even more.
Oh yeah. Then they'll take your words and twist them
Yeah.
around and fucking
Yep.
throw them into the, like you said, the fucking pot of hatred that our culture is slowly becoming. Right? That
Yeah.
cancel culture because you said this, you said that. We're not on your team no more. Well, no one looks at
Exactly.
the whole story or the whole fucking deal. They only take that headline and run with it. They don't read the fucking story or do the research.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
why.
oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I know. I was just about to say that's why it's just better to not give a shit, not give a fuck, and not say anything because information is ammunition, and it could be used against you, like anytime. I mean, it could be taken out of context. I mean, you said something and you wanted to. You meant well, but then some people just do not get the gist of what you are really trying to say. And this has happened to me very recently, and a really good friend of mine as well. Hello, Michael Draven. So, yeah, so it's just not cool when people do that. I mean, like if you don't feel that they deserve to know everything, then they don't deserve to know everything.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it's well said. Thank you.
Yeah,
Kind of,
we got deep today.
Oh yeah. Oh, Alex is back again. Here we go, baby.
I missed all of that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Roxy just made an incredible point.
We don't.
Nah,
Yeah.
no,
Oh.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm still here. I'm still no.
Oh,
It's because
okay, cool.
it's because talking to y'all and I'm laughing, and after I get done my conversation, it shows my video talking and laughing. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on? Am I that high right now, or I'm tripping balls on my end? So I had to turn off the camera. I had to turn it off.
No, that's cool, man. That's cool.
But yeah, man. Like I said, I apologize for missing all that. I don't know what the hell's going on my phone, but yeah, that's just one thing I don't stand for is that kind of little childish bullshit. And I know till this day they're waiting for me to say something, but I'm not. I said what I said. Ricky said what he said, and we made our peace in the scene, and everybody accepted us back. And
there's nothing else to be said. You just time to move forward and continue on with your guys' fucking dream.
Yep.
Hell yeah,
it's
and
just
then
sad because I mean we had so many opportunities lined up that were just squashed because of a selfish person that really had no intention of ever staying because he left the band and we let him come back.
Oh yeah.
Like he was having some personal issues in his personal life, and we understood and we gave him some time to get his shit together and turn his life around, and he came back talking a big game, and we accepted him back, and really the whole time he had no intention of really staying with us.
Yeah, that's crazy that someone would waste your time like that.
It wasted everybody's time.
Yeah,
like dude, we're signed, bro. Like this is a business. This is no, my last band was a hobby. We did it to drink beer and hang out on the weekends. Like we do this to make money. Like we
you're living,
Yeah, dude, you knew what you were coming back to. You knew the contract that you signed that had all the stipulations of you being able to be allowed to come back. Like, why go through all that and make all these different people do all that different stuff if you knew you never were going to stay? Like, what was the point of that? What did you get out of it? Because then at the end of it, you ended up looking like a total ass.
Yeah, ruining your career, essentially. Well, you guys kept going forward. See you later, man. You know,
and I mean,
thanks for trying out.
Yep. And the thing is now, like, in the scene, nobody is willing to work with that particular individual, you know? And it's, we haven't badmouthed him to anyone. You know what I mean? Everybody,
even now, you're speaking without bashing him or anything on the same hand. You know, you're just stating the facts, and that's it. You know, you're not slandering or anything like that. You know,
what happened. Did it piss me off? Yes. Did I have a lot to say? Yes. But I kept it to my damn self because it didn't. I don't want something that I say or how I portray myself online to look negatively on the band.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It can be used against you, like, anytime. And I've had a couple of friends, like, who have fans who just get bitter because they, like, you know, just crazy fans who are doing, like, crazy shit for them. And of course, that person would be grateful, but then that person does not feel like he or she is being reciprocated enough, so that person becomes a hater.
Yeah.
And it becomes like it's malignancy, really. So
it's like a cancer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So just, you know, let it go. Fuck that person. I mean, it's only one person, and you've got, like, a lot of other people who love you anyway.
Yep. That was the eye opener, really. And Alex and I had that same conversation so many times.
Roxy and I had this conversation this morning before we went live. We were kind of talking about kind of this situation, I believe.
Yeah, because a friend of mine went through it, or is kind of going through it, and I'm like, you know, that's only one person, and if it's toxic to the point that it's malignant and it's not healthy for you, then that person is not a fan of yours. That person is just a leech who's trying to, like, sort of, you know. But anyway, we have a question here. Michael Dravid is asking, Henry, what is on your mind?
No, I'm just watching this and everything going on.
Somebody's watching cartoons. I can hear it.
I'm sorry, Bub, turn it down.
No, it's all good, man. I love cartoons.
My son is watching cartoons. I'm sorry.
I recognize cartoons anywhere.
He's watching Johnny Test. I want to say that's like his new thing.
Oh my god! Yeah,
that's awesome.
He watches stuff like that, and my daughter is really into anime.
Anime?
Oh yeah. My nieces are huge into anime. They've taught me everything I know about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a guilty pleasure, man, for sure. Like, but I'm say again.
I'm part Japanese, but then I've never really been into, like, anime. I mean, like, the sort of cartoons that I watch are, like, drawn together and Family Guy, and back in the 90s, Beavis and Butthead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead. Celebrity Deathmatch, I would not exactly consider that a cartoon, but yeah, that was, like, one of the good
Claymation.
things.
I wish they would have kept it going. Man, that was such a good
I know.
show. And there's a world of opportunities with different celebrities coming nowadays that would have been gold on that show.
Definitely. I mean, all right, Bones, why do you think that they stopped Celebrity Deathmatch? I mean, what is your theory behind that?
I don't know. It takes a lot to do that kind of animation, too. Like, you're looking at 6 months to a year to do, like, 20 minutes to 30 minutes of video, you know? So that could be a very good reason why they don't do it that way anymore, right?
Labor intensive.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Ron Harryhausen. So you got, like, Jason and the Argonauts, The Odyssey. It Came from Outer Space. All that was clay animation, right?
Yeah.
Huge fan of that myself, but it's fucking super labor intensive, man. Like,
Oh, do you guys remember Gumby?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Grumpy?
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Gumby. I mean, like, I'd be smoking a joint and I'd be watching Gumby and I'd be laughing my ass out to the point that I would be like 5 pounds like skinnier the next day. But Gumby was definitely
Yeah,
hilarious.
You got your
Yeah.
cardio in.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I got my cardio in just by watching Gumby.
Here
Yeah.
in Canada, we got
Mhm.
Pengu, which is like a little penguin. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that one. It's all
No.
clay animation. It's fucking trippy too, man.
Never seen that.
Draven's
Yeah.
got a question for you guys here. Favorite song to play live?
Oh, ooh, this is gonna get some crazy. All right, I want to hear this.
Oh yes, please.
Alex, do you want to go first?
Like I said, mine is Hypocrite, only because there's meaning behind it for myself.
Mhm.
So Hypocrite's mine.
That's a great song, though.
Mine is definitely Die Slow.
Yeah, that's a great song, though,
Just
man.
because
I like that
that's
one.
like that is such a powerful song live, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen videos of us live, but we're very, for being middle aged and overweight, we move around a lot.
Hell yeah, dude, we
Oldest person here in the band now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're
what is
over the hill
meaning
now.
behind Die Slow?
I'm almost.
Say again. I did.
What is the meaning behind Die Slow?
It's a hate song. Yeah, it's basically a hate song to any person that you just don't like, and you want them to die slow.
That's awesome.
And that's
love
if
that.
the end of the song is basically me and Alex just screaming, "Bleed, motherfucker, die slow."
Oh shit! I gotta check that out later.
I scream right along with you in my car about every time.
It's a hate
You know?
song, man. I love it's so powerful, and it here lately we've been ending the set with it, and it just like it. We come out with a very powerful song, and we end the set with a very powerful song, and it's like that last little punch in the mouth that like, hey, this is Cauterized, this is what we do. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that honest brutality. We just had a band, Deadwood, out of Montreal, and they're another
dig their
band like
stuff.
you guys. They're very fucking brutal, very honest with their music, and that song kind of reflects kind of the same style of music, you know. So,
Yeah, Kevin Moore had a question.
oh yeah, what bands you guys looking up to nowadays?
Right now, I've been listening to a lot of Slaughter to Prevail and Lorna Shore, and that's basically it. Anything else is usually like screamo, metalcore, or whatever. But I have those two. Those are mainly the two bands that I've been listening to nowadays.
Yeah, I would say Lorna Shore is like my number one right now, and after them, Wage War is like a close second. But it pretty much Lorna Shore is on repeat constantly.
Lorna Shore. How do you spell that? I need to check that out.
LORNA and then Shore SHORE.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's deathcore with like black metal elements to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
very
very symphonic. Like, oh man, it's a treat. You'll enjoy it.
Do they sound anything like Flesh God Apocalypse?
Heavier and
Oh,
darker.
great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They just got a new vocalist. His name is Will Ramos.
Will. Oh my God. Oh, dude,
everybody calls him the Goblin King because they says he sounds like a goblin or whatever with his vocals.
Look up the song To the Hellfire.
To the Hellfire. So,
yeah.
Lorna Shore, and the track that you recommend is, what was that? To
the Hellfire.
Yeah, I'm actually taking down notes as we speak. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
you're the best, Roxy.
Just wait for the last breakdown when he does like his they do like a guttural at the very end. Oh my god,
Dude, he sounds like what do they say? He sounds like a
like a
hog, right?
he
Like
sounds
a
like a
demon.
fucking demon, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
can't
a
wait to
dude.
check this out.
yeah,
But
Yeah, I
people,
mean, I was
pe-
listening to Hypocrite earlier, and it sounded like two different demons that were talking to me. I mean, singing to me. Like, oh, I like this already. So I was really excited to meet you guys, and I'm so happy that, yeah, that you recommended songs.
oh yeah.
we appreciate that you appreciate us.
But what
Yeah, I
about you,
mean,
Henry? Oh my bad. Go for it.
Henry there.
Huh?
No, no.
I'm sorry?
Rox was gonna say something. I cut her off. What did you
Oh,
say?
yep. Sorry, man.
no, that's fine. I mean, like that's way past the thought already. But then, yeah, I mean, oh, what I was about to say was, TJ and I, we talk like all boasts every day, and then he's always like introducing these songs to me, and he was telling me that you guys were gonna be on air. I mean, like live today, and he sent me over like Hypocrite. I mean, like it was a Spotify thing, but for some reason, like my phone doesn't access it, so I checked you out on YouTube, and I saw Hypocrite, and I really really liked it. And also for the artwork, who did that, by the way?
The artwork, like the album cover wise. Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah,
oh.
there it is.
So the logo. I actually have a homie that lives in Australia, and I told him my idea that I wanted and what I wanted to go for, and he was always send me a few bands that had that style of lettering. So I forgot his name. I haven't. I think his it's called Gore Arts. It's called Gore Arts, but
Uh-huh.
his real name is kind of weird. But he's all just send me $40 and I'll have it done for you. I'll say okay, cool, I got you. So
Yeah.
yeah, and the music video itself wanted to give that San Antonio vibe. We wanted to show um, the Latin community, the roots that we grew up at, where we came from, you know, and
Yeah.
we
Low
just
riders.
yeah, like a little bit of our
Low-
culture.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
said, love for our city and where we come from is what that whole music video was all about. Because that's such a huge, important thing just in our daily lives, you know. And it's a very easy muse.
Well, I think that resonates a lot with me as you guys as a band. You're very local focused, you know. And here we always try to bring the local scene from around the world, whether it's the Philippines or Texas, you know. You guys are still local bands striving to get out there, you know. So
Yeah.
but you
man.
always put it back into your community, right? That's the best part about it. Like
Always,
Yeah.
like you'll see in that video too. A lot of the logos, like the hats and the shirts that everybody's wearing, that's Texas Bearded Cartel, and that's our homie Steve Perez.
Oh.
And
Cool.
he honestly, that's the hardest working motherfucker I've ever met in my life. Like, this dude pushes so hard his brand, and like he has a job doing like concrete or something like that, road work.
oh yeah.
You know, and he's got a brand, a clothing brand, and he believes in us and we believe in him. So that's another thing. You know, we pay homage to our scene, the people around us, you know, the people that basically made us who we are, you know, the whole reason that we even do this. Like, if you couldn't tell from the Hypocrite video, we do it for the homies. Like, sorry everyone, we're the local band, so we you know, it's only recently that now we're starting to get, you know, buzz elsewhere, but for us, the scene and San Antonio in general, because we're basically all from San Antonio, and most of us are from the south side of San Antonio. So it's just that's our thing. It's just showing love from where we come from, where we grew up, and we all grew up in the same area, but crazy enough, didn't meet until we were already, almost in our 30s.
And the universe works out perfect like that. It knows the right time for the right situation sometimes, right?
We also have a lyric video out on YouTube as well.
Cool.
Oh,
What is it?
Despised.
Okay.
I'll share
Sorry,
that up right after.
I'm like a nerd like this. I'm always taking down notes.
No,
Normally it's
I
me,
love-
so it's nice to sit back and let her take some notes.
I love discovering new bands. Oh, new music, new bands. Like if there's ever something that you don't think that I've heard or something, send it my way. I love that.
Oh, for sure, man. I can send you days.
Yeah. And that's the last band that I was with before I joined Cauterized. That was one of the things that I loved about it, is the main songwriter guy was really heavy into black metal. And it's always been like a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, black metal gets hated on in the metal community for some reason. It's like punk rock to me, it's raw. It's supposed to be raw. It's black metal. Like, it's not supposed to be overly produced and sound perfect. That's not, but so he was the one that was always like, hey, check this out. I'm listening to this like obscure black metal band from some fucking European country that I've never even heard of.
Scandinavia or something like that. Yeah.
And I found some gems. Like, there's a band from Poland called Batushka. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. It's like it's like old Gregorian, like, religious chanting over black metal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's another one to check out. Batushka.
Batushka.
How do you spell that?
Batushka.
Yeah, you know what? This is actually better, way better than school. I mean, like, I remember, like, I used to hate school so much I would not take down notes, but then this time around, it's a school of rock. So.
Yeah, and the album you want, it's a weird ass Polish word, so I'm not even gonna try and say it. But it's Litourgia. Liturgia. I don't know.
Liturgia.
Yeah.
Liturgia. Yeah. I speak a little bit of Polish, so yeah. but not like, yeah, I mean, like, the selection Polish.
I butchered that. I butchered the fuck out of it.
Yeah, like, it was still understandable, so,
But it's that's another band that I've just been stuck on for like years. And I don't know what it is about it, man. If I'm in a funk, I can throw that on, and it just makes me feel better.
Okay, so what are you guys planning to come up with, like, a new music video? I mean, is something under the works?
Yes, always.
Awesome. And when's it gonna come out?
We are shooting for, within the next 6 months, to have a single recorded and a music video and all kinds of, like, new artwork and all kinds of stuff. So we're thinking 6 months. It could be a little more than that. I mean, we have basically the next year to play with and make sure that
it's what you want, right?
We have to have a product that we'd be happy to share with you. Because if we don't want to listen to it, we know you guys are not going to want to listen to it.
That's true, right?
Okay.
Well,
is anybody still on?
Yeah. We have another question from Kevin. You guys want to answer this one up?
I will.
Yeah? Here we go. What are the top 5 bands you want to do shows with?
Ooh, that's an easy one. You want to go first, Alex? You know what, Henry?
I was going to say, Henry here.
We've been talking over Henry. Yeah. Henry, you
Because half the
take
time
this
I don't
one
even
first.
know if my mic's working. The top 5, honestly, I would love to play with Black Dahlia Murder.
Oh,
Definitely Between the Buried and Me. As I Lay Dying.
yeah, they're a fantastic band, man.
Especially
Slayer?
live. So tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Draven's like, what about Slayer? What do you think?
I've seen Slayer like 12 times in my life. I almost died in a pit when I was like 13 at a Slayer show.
I lost this tooth at a Slayer show right here.
I'm telling you, the pit.
Oh.
And the crazy thing is that the people that go to see Slayer are like 45-year-old bikers, and those pits get violent. Like,
yeah, I'm just a little dude too, man. I'm only, like 140 pounds, so I fucking get bounced around pretty good in those pits, but I always try.
I'm 5'4". Tell me about it. Like,
yeah, right.
Sure,
Right, I'm not even gonna say anything. If
I
TJ
think
is 5'8" and you're 5'4", and I'm not gonna say anything.
that's okay. Hey, my girl is like 5'9". It's all good.
Oh wow, man! Congrats.
I'm little. I'm a little dude, but I hold it down.
Hold your own. Yeah, hold your own.
I think the last national band we opened up for. I think the last national band we opened up for was Immolation. That was the last.
Oh yeah,
band we opened up
old
for.
school death metal.
Yeah,
That
man.
was
That's going back a bit.
That was almost my first show with the band. Almost.
Oh.
But the drummer at the time didn't believe in me. Fuck him, but yeah.
Fuck that guy.
What do you mean he did not believe in you?
So when they first recruited me on to come and jam with the band, like the first jam I had with them, I want to say that Immolation show was maybe like the next weekend after that. So it wasn't a whole lot of time to really learn the music, and we weren't going to be able to get together and work together on it.
Yeah,
but
I hear you.
like I said, I hold my own, and if I say I'm going to be ready, I'm going to be fucking ready.
Yeah, that's the way I roll.
But
for the
Alex
most part.
Alex was all for it. Our previous guitar player was all for it, but the drummer at that time was just like, "No, guys, I don't know. I got an excuse," and just like, "All right, cool. Like, you don't want me to do it. We're just not gonna do it. It's not a big deal. Like, is what it is."
No skin off your nose.
Yeah, that guy was also another one that was. We've done a really good job. I feel Alex and I weeding out the weak links of the band. Like
the
drummer was the first one, and then we got Mario, and Mario's been a fucking blessing and a half. Like I love that kid. I could not say enough good things about Mario, for real. Like
it's always awesome to hear, man. The positivity, the love that you guys have within the band.
He was a breath of fresh air, bro. When we were stagnant for so long and just spinning our wheels, it felt like. And he came in and he just brought new life, like to the music and to us. And the live show got better. It got more energy. Like this kid will stand up behind his kit and be yelling at people during a show, like over the PA, over the guitars and all the other shit, and he's up there just screaming at people like full force, like veins in his neck protruding and shit. Like he gets intense at live shows. I love it. I'm like, man.
Well, to bring that energy live, I know as someone that's in the crowd watching, we fucking crave that. If you guys came out and just jammed, it would be no fun. You know what I mean? You gotta spit on us and fucking scream in our face and come out in the crowd and sing with us. Like.
Oh yeah, Alex almost flipped the bar table one time.
I can see it now.
Trying to, he was trying to stand on it, and that shit almost toppled over.
Well, like that's like I'm not one of those that say if there's barricades like blocking the stage from the like keep the stage and the crowd separated. I'm one of those that I'll jump over it and I'll scream straight into the crowd. Like I'll be right there in the middle doing my thing or handing people the mic and just making it fun. I'm not afraid to like take chances and all that stuff. I'm 31 years old. I'm saying right now, I'm 31 years old, and every time I jump off the stage, I might not feel it at a show, but I will feel it the next day when I wake up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
My neck is killing me for minimum like 4 days after a show.
My
I don't know how we're gonna handle touring, bro. But
Get off stage, put on your neck brace, drink some water.
It's worse than a hangover, man. The day after a show is worse than a hangover because it's like everything hurts and all my joints are popping and stiff. Like,
oh yeah.
Fucking
To play that hard and that intense for the hour and a half that the show goes on for, people don't realize how much that takes out of you, man. And to do it every other day, sometimes every night, you know, depending on your tour schedule, it's a fucking lot, man.
And why do no venues have AC vents pointed at the stage? Like, why is this not a thing yet?
That's a fucking great question.
Live music has been a thing for a really long time alongside having air conditioning. So, why have the dots not been connected?
Yeah, that's true. Like, everything should be pointed at the stage as far as AC and stuff goes, because all the lights,
so hot.
equipment, plus yourself.
Right on you, burning.
It's always so hot. What the fuck? Venue owners, what the fuck?
Well,
or like heating lamps, like food.
Yeah, you're like, a slice of pizza waiting to be fucking bought, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we're all brown, so we're extra crispy. Ooh.
That's hilarious.
I do. We got off topic, and I do want to answer the question. So I will throw it in there. My top
you guys are hilarious.
My top 5 would have to be Shadows Fall, Trivium, Slaughter to Prevail, Lorna Shore, and Signs of the Swarm would be my top bands to play with live. Individually or all together, we could go all day about like dream lineups for like a fest or a show.
Yeah, I'm setting a bunch of those up now for some stages around here, right? So,
yeah, like Cattle Decap with like Gorgasm, or some other like grindcore band. Like, it would be
it's so true. That would be sick.
I don't know what bands I don't want to. I think Slaughter to Prevail is one of them. Lorna Shore, I've already opened up for them, but it would be cool to do it again.
You didn't do it with me, jerk.
It's just honestly, I've opened up for like a lot of my favorite bands. I was blessed to have the opportunity. Like, Hatebreed was one of them.
Fantastic.
That show was freaking amazing. Let me see.
What about El Nino or
I've opened up for El Nino before.
That's a fantastic band too, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
So El Nino, their bass player is now a dude from San Antonio. Yeah. Yeah, El Nino is. I don't want to know, or I don't want to say that I know where they're from. I want to say it's like South Texas, or maybe I could be wrong, Cali or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Sal, I want to say he played with Upon a Burning Body back in the day, also, because Upon a Burning Body is from San Antonio.
Yeah, that's true. That I know. I've followed that band for a long time. Like they're still on my playlist to this day, right?
Yeah, and my buddy Joe Dragich is like really good friends with all them, and he's jamming with a band called Terror Universal right now. Like,
That's
Terry
awesome.
Universal.
To Terry Universal, it's like horror metal, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's really catchy. It's really freaking good. Like,
Yeah.
and he by chance, bro, like these dudes saw his videos of him playing guitar or whatever online, and he had a big presence online, and they reached out to him and were like, "Hey, you want to go on this tour?" And he got to do Summer Slaughter, and I want to say it was like 2018, 2019, something like that.
2019, because that came to Toronto, and I have the T-shirt right here in my closet, man.
Yeah.
Fucking,
So
I think I wore it
okay,
last time we had you guys on the air with me.
So the guitar player with the blue guitar in Terry Universal,
Mm-hmm.
I know they all wear masks, so I can't really describe what. But he's a scrawny, like tall, lanky dude. That's my buddy Joe Dragage. That's like the sickest guitar player that I've ever met in my fucking life, dude.
But yeah, man, like I've had the opportunity to open up for like El Nino, like she said, Terry Universal. I've opened up for them too as well. I mean, Mushroom Head have opened up for them.
They're awesome, man. I got to see them in Chicago. That was 2019 as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's just it's hard. I just want to say the main one will be Slaughter to Prevail. Like
Hell yeah.
This and yeah, that's the main one right now for me at least.
Alex
like
Terrible has the best lows in the game right now, dude. Bar none.
Me. No, fucked up.
Gotta love your own.
Alex Terrible. Vocal. My top vocalist I idolize is the first one is Danny Phil. He's my first vocalist. I want to say Jamie Josta from Hatebreed, Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail, and Chad Gray from Hell Yeah / Mudvayne.
I was gonna say, yeah, Mudvayne was one of my all-time favorites of all time for bands for me, right? So
they got. No, I was gonna say Mudvayne actually is getting back together.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they
Samantha
are.
here is asking, do y'all listen to Slaughter to Prevail?
Yeah, I do.
She loves Mushroom Head, and she was wanting to know if any of you listen to like Slaughter to Prevail. She's from NYC, by the way, all the way from NYC. So hello to you.
Oh, New York, yeah.
Yeah. She's an awesome person. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Slaughter to Prevail. I love
Oh,
Alex Terrible.
He's got the best lows in the game, I'm telling you.
And then
a lot of people will tell you it's Phil Bozeman from fucking
Whitechapel.
What is it? Whitechapel.
Whitechapel, yeah. Now that Whitechapel used to be Coal Chamber, no? Am I wrong on that? Or
no,
okay.
That's Devil Driver.
Devil Driver,
yeah. I always get those
Des
all the time. Yeah. I don't know. Every time I get that wrong. I love fucking Whitechapel.
Hell yeah.
That's one of the next I'd love to play with live.
Yeah, Devil Driver were good too. I got to see them in Chicago as well at one time.
I saw Devil Driver with Carnifex.
Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Dude, I know. Carnifex. It's Carnifex. They have my favorite song by them is "Light in My Face" and "Hell Chose Me." But yeah, Carnifex is like that's one of my favorite songs by Carnifex. If you haven't checked them out, go for it.
Yeah.
Michael Draven, I have a crack going across my camera, so you wouldn't be able to see me anyways. It's all blurry. You can go on Facebook and see my ugly face and my bright blue hair if you want, though.
Yeah.
I'm pretty, I promise.
Creep you up a bit, give you some love.
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned earlier, Michael Draven's also, he's got great vocals. He goes live every Saturday, and he's prettier than me. So, and he's single. So, yeah. in case,
The ladies out there, yeah.
to the ladies out there, he is single. Yeah.
Or the dudes.
Yeah. You never know these days, man,
Ooh.
Hey, I don't judge. Just
No,
I
you
don't
can't
judge.
tell me what I
I
like.
think it's sweet, actually.
But hey, fuck, is there anything we didn't cover today, man?
I mean, shit, man. I don't even know what to even say anymore. I feel like we covered pretty much everything.
I don't know either,
I mean, thank you again for having us here, man. And Rox, thank you for being on this live stream with us today, and real pleasure. I mean, Henry didn't talk much. I was trying to I wanted Henry to start talking, but he's too shy right now, Henry.
No, sometimes I can't even tell if you can hear me or not.
No.
We'll get you back on as exclusive, just you and me and Roxy. Then these guys can stop cutting us off.
It's Ricky, man. It's Ricky.
I'm like, Alex, who? Ricky.
It's over. Fuck. But nah, man, it's a pleasure, man. Like I said, we're coming back August 7th, Victoria, Texas, with Victoria, Texas, with a good lineup, really good lineup.
We're gonna try and live stream that show.
Oh, excellent!
Oh, please.
Yeah.
It's just hard to find a phone with good quality because you get the whole heavier.
The heavier it gets, the worse it sounds on the fucking phone for sure.
But and then December, I forgot what day in December, but that's a good show right there too. But hopefully,
I think you said the 18th.
I think so. It's gonna be a band called Brotherhood. Brotherhood used to be a big band back in they still are. But the way they were here in San Antonio, how Pound of Burning Body is, Brotherhood was in that same level with them. So they're like that big. So they're doing a reunion show, and we're a part of it. Looking forward to that. I mean, right now we're just grinding it, getting this set ready, getting Henry ready, getting us ready, and we're gonna come back hard, and we're gonna go full throttle, and just pretty much take our spot back here in the scene.
No, it's excellent, man. Excellent to see you guys stepping back up, figuring shit out, and bringing us some more awesome music, man. Like.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear some new shit by you guys, that's for sure. I don't listen to all your old stuff, so don't worry, I'm not tired of it yet. But
like, I know earlier we were talking about anime and stuff, but I was gonna be like the only anime I watch is hentai, so I don't really watch anything else.
You're fine in that department. It's normal. I mean, like my friend and I, we were having a conversation the other day, and I was like, "Do you have any porn in your computer?" And he was hesitant, and I'm like, "Do you?"
If it's a dude and he said no, he's lying.
Oh, big time, right?
If it's a dude and he said no, then he's fucked up,
He's lying.
I mean, it's just wrong for a dude to not have porn, any kind of porn in his computer.
I have it on my phone.
He's totally lying.
Just in case I need it while I'm out and about,
Don't worry.
No, my bad. Go for it. My bad.
No, I was telling TJ that I'm going to help him install like Google Chrome on his phone so that he could go incognito, so that like his housemates would not be able to check out the shit that he's been watching.
They don't need to know what I'm into. You're getting kicked out of the house.
No.
These are the questions that need delving into. Is the problem?
Yeah. You get my phone.
Go down the rabbit hole.
You get my phone, go to fucking Google and all that shit. You're gonna see like chicks with dicks and all that shit.
I knew it.
Yeah.
No, but
no, it makes sense.
If you guys, anybody listening, find us on social media, add us. We love talking to you guys. That's what we do this for, man. So hit us up.
No, as I said, I fucking really appreciate you guys coming on today. I know it was a bit hesitant for you guys with the situation. Spilling some tea, telling us all the good news that's coming up. Much love out to Roxy. Thank you for coming on with me again today. Look forward to having you on a bunch more as well, right? So,
Again, man, it was an honor. Thank you for having us. Hopefully, we can do it again. Like what Ricky said, social media, we have Facebook, we have Instagram. We don't do the Twitter shit, so don't try to find us on Twitter. And if we do, it's probably a fake one.
The band does have a Twitter, but I don't know how to fucking use it, so nothing ever happens.
Yeah, we're on Twitter too, but I've never seen a single episode of ours on there at all. It's not even on my phone or nothing, right?
But
Allison just jumped in. Hi. I just want to say hi to like Allison because she just jumped in. So, hello.
What's going on, Allison? But yeah, just feel free to hit us up. We like conversating with our followers, our supporters, and just reach out to us. Like I said, Instagram, Facebook. If you have us on our personal Facebook pages, don't be afraid to say what's up. But other than that, like, we're ready to come back. I'm glad to have Henry. I'm glad to have Don. So I'm just glad to just be back with the fellas again and just get this work in. Hopefully, after this first show, we could just start working on new material and start just pushing for the future and seeing what 2022 brings us. So,
I'm excited, man. And once the world opens up and I'm able to get down there and you guys have a show, I'm coming 100%. So.
Shit, our management company is in Ontario, Canada, bro. So we come up there.
You just stay at my house. Fuck staying at a hotel, man. You just come stay with me. I'll get Rocky to fly on in, and we'll fucking have a great time.
I mean, our manager is based. He lives in Canada, so.
Fuck, that's awesome.
But I thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna smoke another bowl and watch cartoons. So
yeah, I'm going to go for one as well. And
I'm back to Johnny Test with my son.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Laters.
Hey, it was an honor, guys. Thank you so much.
It was an honor, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Play it loud, play it proud, peeps, and we'll fucking talk to you later today. We got another interview coming up later tonight, so 2 of them, I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out.